So we've got game update number 3 to talk about. I told you all a new update was on the horizon, and this one is the one that's supposed to fix everything. We're about to get right into it, but before, I gotta give you a warning. They do say they fix a lot of things, but at the same time, through their fixes, a lot of other things get broken. So just keep that in mind in case you log in tomorrow and then there are new things that are broken inside the game. Just go ahead and report it, and hopefully they bring out a new fix for that as well as soon as possible. So let's start off with the general gameplay. This fix went live today by the time you're watching this. They fixed a bug that would prevent the ump at home from making a call in certain situations. I'm not sure what that is about. I've never experienced it. You imagine you throw a pitch right down the middle and the umpire just refuses to call it a strike. Number 2, fixed an issue that would sometimes prevent pause timers from counting down when controllers were disconnected. That would be infuriating. You imagine you're about to go 12-0 in Battle Royale and they disconnect the controller and it just doesn't count down, so you're there facing them forever. Number 3, fixed a rare issue that would cause the game to freeze when balls were hit into foul territory. I've never had any freeze-offs yet, and hopefully it stays that way. I know from a lot of sources that it's been happening, but not to me at least. Let's take a little break. Make sure you guys hit that like button, red subscribe button, turn on the channel notification, and inside the description we have the Twitch and the Discord, so check that out as well and help the channel grow. Batters pressing R2 to view the pitch history will no longer impact the gesture portion of pinpoint pitching for the defensive player. Thank God. If R2 is pressed at the same time or after the pitch motion is started, R2 will no longer interrupt the defensive user. That's what you said in the first sentence. If the batter presses R2 before the pitch motion has started, the motion will not start. So basically we rewinded it to how it was last year. But I've already said the best fix for this. Just show us the pitch history and the pitch types, and then when the pitcher starts its motion, allow it to disappear. That would be perfect, just like you do with the strike zone. Next up, fixed a bug that would cause a freeze on or around third base in certain situations. I don't know what a freeze on is. I know what a freeze off is, and I think that's what they're trying to say. Then they went ahead and said users will now be notified when their pitcher is getting tired when 25% energy is remaining. I did not know we weren't getting notified. I felt like I was getting notified all the time because every single bullpen arm would be tired as soon as they entered. Continued balance for pitcher energy in 3-inning modes, meaning Conquest, mini seasons, play versus CPU if you do 3 innings, extra innings, modes like that. We've reduced pitcher energy by 15%, but more importantly, we have also reduced energy loss per pitch. This will result in being able to use relievers longer and more effectively. So basically, they put out a minor tweak last night that would increase longevity for pitchers, and it looks like they think they overdid it. So since they think they overdid it, they're reducing it in this patch, and they put a note that says you might think this is backtracking from the update we put on the 12th of April, where we increased relief pitchers and starting pitcher energy, but this rebalance, specifically the reduction in energy loss per pitch, will ultimately result in pitchers being able to throw more pitches. We will see. I can't go off of word. All I can say to that is we will see. Now, co-op. This has been a humongous topic for a lot of people. They said fixed an issue that would cause a soft lock to occur when making pinch hit substitutions. A soft lock is actually a freeze off. That's what they call it. Fixed an issue that would cause users to get stuck on specific screens when a teammate or opponent would quit before entering the game. Fixed an issue that would cause a crash when a user opens the voice chat menu while losing connection. Changes made to the role rotations in 3v3. Now users will switch to base runner after batter. Fixed an issue where the active batter would lose their batting turn if the base running user got caught stealing to end an inning. That would be frustrating. And then added a controller rumble when pressing L2 to Q for steal as the base runner. So you might want to have vibration on if you're playing co-op. Road to the show. Fixed an issue causing active perks to not function during gameplay if the active perk was placed in the 4th perk slot. Did not know that was even happening. Fixed an issue that would cause the ball player to not display at the ball player hub. And then various text adjustments throughout the mode. That probably has no effect on how to grind Road to the Show whatsoever. Now, this is the important part. Mini seasons has been everybody's favorite topic to discuss. Fixed an issue where the incorrect team logo would display in mini season. Fixed an issue that would prevent or cause a delay for users trying to enter games, and various crash fixes. That sounds like a step in the right direction. I know a lot of people have been saying they have also been freezing in mini seasons, or they win a game and they lose. That doesn't seem like it's addressed over here, but I would hope to think that it's something they didn't think they needed to address because it was automatically just worked on. Franchise fixed an issue where certain award-winning players were listed on the wrong team. And quick little backtrack to Road to the Show, they did not say that they fixed the issue that in Road to the Show you couldn't start your second season. That to me should have definitely been a bullet point if it is something that they addressed, because a lot of people have questions about that. And also the archetype not progressing, they didn't do that either in terms of the points. That would have been something I would have loved to have seen addressed as well. Fixed an issue that would cause MLB teams to have too many players of a certain position on their playoff roster. Fixed an issue where incorrect letter grades were displayed for coaches available for hire. Improved intentional based on balls criteria for the CPU. Fixed an issue where all-star appearances were not being recorded while simming in certain situations. Fixed an issue in the Rule 5 draft that would cause the user's pick to be skipped and give the drafted player to the next team in the draft order. Fixed an issue where Reliever of the Year award did not list all players. And then last but not least, they fixed an issue where arbitration calculations could result in a salary below the MLB minimum. March to October, they fixed an issue where player stats were missing after entering a saved fast track game. Fixed an issue that would prevent umpires from being present in intro scenes. Stadium creator, they fixed an issue that would sometimes lock created stadiums when they were uploaded. Those stadiums should now be accessible in the vault. I think that Clutch lost the stadium that way. Maybe he will be able to find it. Fixes and adjustments made to various props and night lighting. User interface, they fixed an issue that would cause tutorials to display multiple times. Thank you, that was hella needed. Various text adjustments for Xbox. Fix an issue that was causing the screen to flicker black during pitch selection. So that's what people were talking about. People would ask me and I'm like, no, I've never had that issue. So it must have been an Xbox only issue. Miscellaneous, they added the Nike City Connect Houston Astros uniform. They added over 400 new player images that can now be seen throughout franchise, March to October, and on the stadium Jumbotrons. Fixed an issue where incorrect team logos would appear on the Cincinnati Jumbotron. It fixed an issue where the Angels Jumbotron will display incorrect defensive positions for players in the lineup. Users can now skip Diamond Cinematic Pack presentations by pressing square. So now we don't have to see the whole cinematic. We could just see who the Diamond is. Over 600 new player images that can be seen throughout Diamond Dynasty, my inventory and player card screens. So they updated most of the images. We won't have most likely Albert Pujols in a Dodgers uniform as his silver card. Fixed an issue that could cause wrist guards to display incorrectly in the game. Various presentation and commentary adjustments and bug fixes across all modes, and various crash fixes. Now, it sounds like a step in the right direction. I do believe that they missed key points in Road to the Show and maybe missed a key point in mini seasons as well. I would have loved in the general gameplay to have gotten a bullet point that would have said something like, have increased success rate of good timing, good PCI placement, but unfortunately we're not seeing that, and it's getting aggravating to say the least to be squaring up pitches and not getting rewarded. But if you're very early, or even late or very late, it most likely is blooping in there or leaving for a home run and ship it, despite ship it not even having the elevation. But that's just why I rage quitted today on stream. Anyways, if you did end up enjoying today's content, y'all already know what to do. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.